Hi Aquarius, and welcome to Tarot to Talking for your November reading.
This is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and any cross watchers.
And it's a collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Right, what have we got going on, Aquarius?
Right, let's have a look.
So we have got 4 major arcana.
Lovely.
So quite a significant reading.
Then
we've got pentacles coming in here.
Some cups.
And a wand.
Yes. Right, let's start then,
let's
Aquarius.
unpick it.
So let's start with King of Cups. So I think with the King of Cups in this first position, I think this is asking you to be very balanced with your emotions this month, Aquarius, to try and not be reactive to anything, to try and stay calm in anything, because we know what it's like. We all have emotional triggers, but I think this is really asking you to be self-aware this month around not reacting to things and, in essence, adding fuel to the fire. This is how it feels.
Because the King of Cups isn't really buffeted very much by what's going on around emotionally. They're centred, calm, controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what you're saying, isn't it? That's probably the energy to bring into the month.
I think it is the energy to bring into the month, because we have the next card is amazing. It's the Empress, which is a wonderful card. So this is almost sitting in this energy of, because you know everything that you want and need is around you. You don't need to really go searching for it. It's there. It's all within your grasp. But I think in the keeping your emotions balanced, this is more likely to be in the month of November. This is more likely to be the feeling of the energies in that month for you.
It's a very lovely, serene, bountiful energy, the Empress. So yes, I think it's the serenity that I'm actually picking up from that more than anything else. It's that there doesn't have to be an active, which I think you were using the word seeking. Maybe there doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
I think it's about staying... Overall, I think it's about staying centred in yourself. That's the feeling I have. It's about not being swayed too much by the hectic energies that are around at the moment in the wider world.
Yeah, it's almost like rising above the chaos.
I think that's
how it feels with that. And then we have the Hierophant, which actually speaks about around our spirituality and our connection to spirit. And I kind of feel that's almost a little bit, I know Aquarians like to be in their heads quite a lot, but I almost feel like this month that's actually not a bad thing, to be very connected to your spiritual self, to take guidance from your spiritual self. Because I feel that is what's going to encourage these energies to be in your life.
I think the Hierophant gives a feeling of greater solidity somehow. It's about being very firmly grounded, I think, in a sense, which isn't necessarily always what Aquarians are about, but I think it is about staying grounded and centred this month.
Yeah. Because then we move on, we've got the Devil. So I feel with the Devil here, this is, I don't know why, but it feels almost like this isn't your energy. This, to me, feels like this could be somebody else's energy that is trying to get you out of this lovely balance.
I think it's the hectic noise, it's the chaos that is around us a bit at the moment from all angles, particularly in November.
Yeah.
I think that it's trying to isolate and insulate yourself from some of that chaos.
Yeah, I've heard the word temptation, which we know is very much associated with the Devil, but it's almost like there is a temptation, and if you do that, this balance is going to be lost.
Yeah, well, that makes total sense.
Yeah, I don't know why. It feels a little bit like a warning sign for me.
Yes, I think it's a bit about keep putting a little bit of walls around yourself, I think, this month.
Yeah, there's an energy that's not going to suit who you are and
protecting
what you
your
need.
energy, protecting your inner calm.
Because in the middle of the...
Because there's lots of triggering stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Around potentially triggering stuff around.
Yeah, there is. And in the middle of the reading, you've got Justice,
balance,
which is all about seeking balance. But there's also a little bit about truth, because she is holding our sword here. So it's having that clear mind, knowing the truth, knowing your truth as well, and finding that balance then in your life.
Yes, I think this goes back to what you said a minute ago about knowing what's right for you and what serves you. So being aware of that, recognising it and protecting it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's very much a protection element, isn't there?
I feel there is this
Yeah.
month, which isn't a bad thing. There's nothing negative
No,
about that at all,
there
given
isn't.
the chaos, as you say, in the world at the moment. Being quite self-protective of energy and emotion is not a bad thing at all, because it's serving no one when you get triggered, when
No.
anyone gets triggered by it.
No, it's not. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is talking about the work you've already put in to achieve these energies, but there's still work to be done. This isn't a completed project.
No.
This isn't a finished thing. But keep doing what you're doing, and if it's worth your time, energy and effort, keep doing it. If it's not worth your time, energy and effort, put it down. Leave it.
I feel there's a calmness there as well, because we talked about not doing too much active seeking, searching this month. And I think it's saying, you've put a lot of work in, just let some of that, reap the benefits of that this month, and just appreciate with gratitude the benefits that are coming your way, the rewards that are coming your way, that you have sown the seeds of some time ago. And just appreciate that and be grateful for those. And without, I just feel this energy about keeping within a bit.
Yeah. There's a very much like arms round somebody
Yes.
kind of feeling here. Because after the Seven of Pentacles, we move on to the Three of Wands, which is a card of looking out. Pasture's new. It's where am I going next? It's where am I headed? What options have I got? It looks like you've got options, but it looks like you've made the choice. And it's about going on that.
I wonder whether this is the story of the month, and whether or not this is towards the latter end of the month. And if you keep centered and calm, then towards the end of the month, it's the time to actually become a bit more external, and to look at your opportunities, to look at the wider world, to come and put your head up, as it were.
Yeah.
Having just been a bit internally focused for the earlier part of the month. I don't know whether you feel the same thing.
Yeah, I do actually. I do. Especially with this Five of Pentacles underneath as well. It just feels... Again, it's this protection element I'm feeling. It's like it might feel you feeling a little bit isolated, but it's so important to do in order to have this opportunity.
I get the feeling of... Because I know that this card can have so... And like all tarot cards can have so many facets. Do you know the feeling I get about this? About keeping your independence.
Yeah.
Keeping a clear head and not being affected too much by external noise. Now that may not be a very traditional meaning of the word, but that's of the card, but that's kind of the feeling I get. But independence is okay at the moment.
No, I agree. Yeah. Because then we have the King of Pentacles, which is
such a super card.
Yeah.
Such a positive card of having everything you really want in the in the material world. You have everything that you want.
Yeah, but it's
a very happy king.
Yeah, but to get to that point, it's not letting whatever is interfering.
Interference is a great word, I think.
Yeah, it feels like don't let that interference get to you, because then you will be pushed off this path. You will not get to where you need to get.
As soon as you said that, I think interference is a great word.
Yeah.
I think there is this external noise, this external interference that you just need to be wary of.
Yeah.
This month.
And I know Aquarians actually can be quite detached and they can be quite good on their own, but I actually do feel the main message of this month, Aquarians, is to very much sit in that energy.
Play to your strength.
Yeah. Try not to let the noise get to you. Try not to let triggers incite an emotional reaction in you. Don't let any of that outside noise tempt you in any way off your path.
Can I draw a card?
Yeah, please do.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, by allowing yourself to keep independent and not triggered, the Nine of Cups is such a positive card.
Yeah.
It's about saying blessings come your way.
Yeah, it is.
So that's the route forward. That just confirms that is the way forward for you this month.
It really is. I'm ever so sorry, Aquarians, if you've been hearing a little snoring in the background. It's a dog, and she's fast asleep, but she's a little bit noisy, so I do apologise. Let's have a look.
Part of our spiritual team, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. So the Oracle card here is adjustments are required. Yes, so I do feel it's
Yeah.
making sure that you stay in that centered state, making sure that you stick to your own thoughts and feelings.
It's adjusting to. I think it's making adjustments to the world as it is at the moment to make sure that you sit okay in your own space.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we have here. We've got solitude. In silence, peace prevails.
Which is very much the Five of Pentacles.
It's just a bit
energy.
of that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It sums it up completely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And lastly, we'll have a look at the middle card, which is the ever unfolding rose. And it says, cracked open, it's happening for you, but not to you. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So this avoidance of the interference, let it pass you by. It's not about you. It's just letting that noise go by and allowing yourselves to continue on the journey, which ultimately is going to bring you to the success of the King of Pentacles.
It's not being affected by things.
Yeah, where the King, you just won't want for anything, everything you're desiring.
It's a lovely reading. Yeah. It's a lovely reading. And it's a very lovely reading for Aquarius because it does play to some of Aquarian strengths, to be honest.
It really does.
Hope that resonates.
Yeah. If it did, Aquarius, please do remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you, Spirit, for being with us. And what messages do we have for our lovely Aquarius collective today? The calm, the calm waters, are the calm waters are within. Stay in these waters this month, and you'll stay in these calm waters this month and you'll thrive. And there is that feeling of thriving because that's the King of Pentacles.
Yeah, it is.
So it's more than just being safe and protected. It's the path to success and thriving.
Yes. Thank you, Spirit. I do hope that resonated for you, Aquarius. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment, and we will select one lucky subscriber who leaves a comment to receive a personal channeled message in our next video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.